Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Shearer Smokes, and you join me once more indoors. I've got the fire on, so it's nice and cosy in here. Today's been a bit of a funny one. It's been nice and mild outside, but the whole of the county has just been covered in a blanket fog from the early hours this morning, and this was the view I had of the Ochil Hills this morning. I did venture out this afternoon with a good intention of doing some filming. I went on a little woodland walk known as the Diamond Jubilee Way. It's just outside Stirling, this kind of woodland walk, and it dates back to the 1300s, where it was known as the Old King's Highway, and records show it was used possibly as a royal passageway from the Stirling Castle all the way to Falkland Palace back in the 1600s. So there's quite a bit of history to the woodlands in that area. Here's a little video just to show you where I was. So I decided to come back home and finish the filming here in a little bit of comfort as well, which is nice. And the pipe I had with me, I was able to enjoy a quick bowl before it got too dark, and I'm hoping the camera will pick this one up. If not, I'll pop a picture in just to give you an idea. This is one I picked up from Amazon when I first started smoking pipes. Unfortunately, I can't quite remember the name of this one. It's one of the pipes that has the metal insert in the bowl. I'm not sure what you guys think of these kind of inserts. As I said, this is one of my very sort of first pipes before I actually got into the cobs, or was pointed towards the way of the cob for starting off with. But I just like the look of this pipe, especially this kind of nice finish and the colouring of the bowl. You'll see it better in the picture I'll pop in now. And in the bowl, I've gone for some Rattray's Old Gowrie. Again, you might not see that too clearly. I'll drop a little picture in of a close-up of the tobacco. This one came to me by my good friend Al, so cheers Alan, smoking lovely as always. And I thought it was a good choice for my woodland walk because it has that kind of woody earthiness flavour to it, mainly Kentucky based, with a touch of Perique, I believe, is through it as well. So yeah, it was a nice bowl on that woodland walk today, and it's just nice to finish it off back here, as I say, in the old armchair. So yeah, it's a very tasty tobacco, and pairing up very nicely with my cup of coffee. Cheers. I would like to say a big thank you to everybody for your kind comments on my last video regarding Maxie, the family dog. And I forgot to mention at the time that Maxie became quite a huge figure in my work. I work with young adults with autism, and one of my clients, we used to arrange regular visits for him to come and see Maxie for about 35-40 minutes at a time. And what a great experience it was to see the two of them sort of bonding over these visits. and the enjoyment that both seem to get out of it as well. And it's just a truly remarkable thing, and it just shows you the power that animals have. They seem to have that intuition, and coupled with Maxie's great nature and temperament, it was just it was just a perfect match. And as I said, both got a lot out of these visits, which was great to see. And some really good memories there. So in the last video, I finished off by telling you I was off to Glasgow that evening to go and see the Australian Pink Floyd. And what a gig it was. I was totally blown away, I have to say. Obviously I know some of the classic Floyd songs, but this was just an amazing experience. The band, I think I got the set list, I think there must have been about 26 songs in the full set list, and it was just an amazing experience of sound and lights. It was just just fantastic. But here's some footage and some pictures just to give you an idea of what it was like. So yeah, the Australian Pink Floyd, and the fact that a tribute band are doing a world tour just goes to show you how really good they are. And highly recommend that if they ever come to a city near you, and if you like Pink Floyd or music in general, then definitely go and see them, because you will not be disappointed. Truly tremendous stuff. And the highlight for me actually was seeing my sister, who loves Pink Floyd, just losing herself in the moment for those 2.5 hours after such a really hard year for my sister in particular, and the family, in regards to my nephew. So to see her just loving life and, as I say, enjoying that moment was truly a great thing to see, and it's something that I'm glad that we did together. So I'm back to work tomorrow, so I'm going to chill out for the rest of the evening, enjoy what's left in the bowl alongside the roaring fire. I'll try and get this video out before the weekend. That being the case, I hope you all have a good one, enjoy what you're doing, and hopefully this fog will clear, as I have a couple of days off at the weekend, and I should be able to get out and about and do some outdoor filming. So stay tuned for that. As always, thank you very much for watching, and for all your comments, and picked up a couple of new subscribers, so thank you guys, really appreciate it. And as I say, I shall hopefully get out and about at the weekend, but in the meantime, as always, my name's Shearer. Enjoy your smokes.